Hello everybody, Lord Almighty here. Today is Saturday, April 13th, 2019, and today I had to change my plans a little bit. I was going to be fishing the Delaware River for shad today. I got all my shad fishing lures together in a box. I was all set to go this morning. And of course, Mother Nature was all like, "Buck yo shit," and it rained all night. So the water level in the river rose about 2 feet. It's in no condition to fish safely, so I had to cancel that trip. So instead, I decided to come here to a local pond to see if I could find some other kind of bite. I'm going to start by trying to catch some bass, since the bass bite seems to be pretty good right about now. But I also brought some lighter stuff to see if I could get some panfish. This particular pond is trout stocked, so I might try to get some of those as well. Today is all about having options, and thanks to the amount of different species of fish that are swimming around in New Jersey waters, fishermen have options in abundance. Well, several casts with the worm didn't yield any fish, but I was getting a few little tiny taps, which means there might be some panfish around. So, breaking out the ultralight, gonna make a few casts around here. See if I can't play a little small ball until the bass wake up. Well, no hookups at that last spot, so time to change spots and time to change back to the worm. Hopefully this spot will treat me a little better. Wonder if it's a little too early to be flipping these reeds. I don't know if any fish have moved up into them yet, but in a few weeks, this stuff will be so dense, you won't be able to get any lures in here. So, might as well give it a try while I can. Well, no bites on the worm, so back to the ultralight. I'm just going to go back and forth between outfits all morning until I figure out what the hot ticket is. Oh, there's a fish. baby largemouth. Well, a fish is a fish. I ain't getting skunked today. Well, guys, it was pretty slim pickings at that first pond. Not to mention, it really started to fill up with a lot of other fishermen. I think they were chasing the stock trout. But anyway, I decided to bail on that place, and I came down to this other nearby pond. You guys might recognize it from my previous video, in which I did reasonably well. So I'm back here again to see if the bite is still on, and hopefully maybe connect with something a little bigger. There we go. Little guy. Finally got something on the worm. Little guy. Still bigger than that last one. So that bass actually came on the Zoom trick worm. And no fooling, I actually, before today, have not used a trick worm in over 20 years. Glad to see they still work. Boy, what a difference a few days makes. A few days ago, the bite was about as hot as you could hope for, and today it has slowed way down. The only thing I can think of is that since it's cloudy out, the fish aren't relating to specific pieces of cover and they're more spread out, which means targeting specific points probably isn't going to net you a whole lot of fish. So I think what I'm going to try is poke around with the ultralight for a little while, try some moving baits, and see if I can't pick up some active cruising fish. Alright, well, ultralight is back in action. Hopefully I can use it to figure something out. If not for the bass, then for anything. I mean, even a decent crappie bite sounds like a lot of fun right about now. Well, 2 ponds and 2 small bass. That is not a very good ratio at all. Today was pretty humbling. You know, I expected to come out here and pretty much pick up where I left off last time. And I struggled today. Couldn't really figure them out. I don't know for what reason. Maybe it's the weather. Maybe a few days ago these fish gorged themselves so much that they're not hungry now. But something has thrown off the bite. And it's just been a struggle today. But anyway, a day of fishing's a day of fishing. I am still very glad I came out here despite the less than stellar outcome. So thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you on the next adventure.